Hey team, welcome! In the brand new Drift Patriot Hall. If you want to know what's going on here, check out this material.
Subtitles by Makarovich.
Hello everyone, today is Monday, and with Monday we are starting preparations for our new hall. I mean the old hall, but it will be refreshed and it will already be a new hall, a clean hall. The hall where the Subaru is standing, and now there will be another car standing here. But as you can see, there's no lift here right now. The plan is like this. We remove everything and paint the floor.
We put in the lift?
And then we can start the drift project more seriously. The car will have its final place for building and modifications, which won't block another lift for us. So, that's enough talking for the beginning. Let's get to work.
He hasn't done anything yet, and he's already messed it up.
Subtitles by Yatsik. Subscribe to the channel.
By Yatsik Makarovich.
Subscribe. Channel. Oh my god, we're hanging up a picture now. Which one? Presentation? Wow. Asia, is this your photo? Good for you. From Korselen or from Torrens?
Well, it was just wobbling at our place.
With the cardboard boxes? Well, Orion Nielsen should sign off on that.
He was there, so why didn't he sign?
I don't know, because I just found it now.
These are the remains of the Bashbar Mount after the round in Finland. And after the top 32 battle, where Paweł definitely thought he lost, and then I told him he won. Exactly, and Orion destroyed ours. He slightly damaged the rear Bashbar, and these are its remains. The rest was left somewhere in Finland and never found.
Lost by a man.
Roller coaster. An emotional roller coaster around here.
And here, another souvenir. There are quite a lot of these in general. Here you go. And here, listen, we have a motorcycle, which was by us.
For a very long time.
Spent a long time deciding what to exclude from the new project. And it's not just any engine. As you can see, it's not very long. But look at what's happening under the cylinder head. This VR6 engine is a mix, neither fully inline nor a V engine. But Kamil will explain the benefits of this solution and what the downsides are in total.
The advantages are that, as you can see, the engine is short, much shorter than, for example, the JZ, and it has a bigger displacement than the JZ because this one is 3.2 liters and the JZ is 3 liters. So its big advantage is its displacement and dimensions, because if we put it into an E92, it would fit just right. Way before the subframe. We also have, let's say, a friend who really knows these engines inside out, and this is also his test fit engine, so to speak, because there's something wrong with it in general, but I won't say, I don't remember what exactly. So it's just a test fit engine that we use for fitting, and for a long time we were figuring out whether it would stay under the hood of the E92, but you already know the choice.
In V8, I am a V8 guy. This one must have a V8. Yes, it has to be a V8. No compromises, exactly. Besides, it's a cast iron block. And there will be an aluminum block, so I'll show that too. That had some influence, though less than the specifics. I prefer when a car wants to go on its own, not when you have to force it. That's all on the subject. we left the workshop with all the goods. We removed all the shelves, left with the car, took out the floor, and when we bent it, we were greeted
By a screed that's actually, you could say, still wet.
and is waiting for the hole to air out. So we'll see how much time it needs before it's ready for priming and painting, and whether everything will work out. So right now, we have a little break in the work, but we're managing.
A few minutes later.
As you saw, there was a plan to renovate the hall next door, and in that hole, to handle the so-called dirty work. However, everything turned out in such a way. Everything got messed up, and the plan completely changed. Because, as you know, winter is coming and setting in, and this hole here, for many years as we've been here, it's been unheated, because, to put it simply, there's no point. And this year, there's no point either. That's why we decided to go for a completely new solution. A very interesting option came up for us. And to put it briefly, we're saying goodbye to this hall, which you could say is a big part of the Drift Patriot project, because in this garage, everything started here. Fixing the Rex began, servicing the Wild One began. Drift Project E46 by Kuba was done here, and also when the Subaru BRZ was being worked on, it was right here on this lift next to me that the Subaru BRZ body was stripped down to the bare bolt, which arrived. And actually, well, this place has a lot of history, but you could say that this facility will simply no longer be for us, in short, and something new awaits us. We really have to change our plans a bit, which of course delays the process of starting the construction of this gentleman here. To start any project, drifting or otherwise, you need a place. And in this place, as you probably remember, Kuba's BMW E46 was built. You can see the final of that project on the channel. It was uploaded 5 years ago, and there you have all the information about what happened next with that project and how it was finished. But in connection with building this car, there's also an interesting story. We had a lift failure and the company Red Ads saved us in that situation and helped us out with a lift. You could say history is repeating itself, because now while building the E92, we have a new lift from them, which will be used to build this very car, and this lift is here. But this is a completely different lift. Because this is not a column lift, but a scissor lift. And it was supposed to be installed in the hall next door. But it will be in a completely new hall. Which I now invite you to end of this nostalgic part. Let's move on to something new. Hi. Good morning. Please come in. Welcome to the new hall. Here you go. This is actually our new temporary place for this winter. And as you can surely see, for us, it's important that Camille will be warm, and so will we, but Camille will probably spend the most time here. A lot more space, which will allow us to move forward with other projects, because we want to use half of the hall for building the E92 Drift project, and my drift equipment that I've been collecting for many years. It takes up quite a bit of space. And the other half of the hall will be for something else, which you'll find out about in time. There's also a social area. It may not be the nicest, but you can easily use the restroom, take care of your needs, or shower after work. There are also a few other benefits. But we won't talk about them now, because we have work to do. In short, today we want to install the lift. So we can slowly get started with the project and finally do something with this E92 and shift into second gear. And drive away.
We're going to operate on this patient. Only Power needs to undress because it's hotter here than in the hall.
It's already warm here without the heat, and I'm just in a sweatshirt.
If it were this temperature during a walk, it would be perfect. Even if it's a bit warm, it's still fine.
And it's already good. The only thing that scares me a little here is that it's so clean. It's just empty. for now, and I like it when there are, some little details, something interesting. Recently, as you saw, Asya even hung up a picture of a wild boar. We made things nice for ourselves, cleaned up, and everything changed, as I said. But that doesn't mean anything, because we'll just move it here and make it nice here too. And with atmosphere, this isn't our final destination, just a temporary stop. We'll make it so that it's
Pleasant?
another cool feature. Look at this. Stuff like this never happened in the old garage. Back then, you had to kick it to make it work. And now you just need to click.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, listen, we have the lift in place. Drift Patriot package, so that's for us. We're unpacking the lift and setting it up so it's just right. Listen, we're officially opening the new workshop.
Instructions.
I'll allow. Listen. Listen, we have the measurements for where the lift is supposed to go. So we've made more space here from the wall because there's a quiet plan to put a workshop wall here, let's call it that, like a wall unit. The lift will be here with lots of space in front. So there's space all around to work on the car. So it's all measured out. Kamil went to get an extension cord because there are no nearby outlets. So we definitely need one for now. And we're doing the drilling, and then let's hope this works out.
Thanks for watching.
Subscribe. It'll be like new. That's just how it is. Look, not only will he wipe the floor, then he'll also record and edit it later. Alright, listen, as you can see, we have the lift installed. It's already anchored, you could say. Now we're waiting for everything to set, so that we can start working on it later. The lift we have here, as you can see, is a scissor lift from Red ATS. Follow 550F. And we'll be building an A92 on it. We also have a column lift from this company in the garage, and other tools that Kamil works with. Among the other tools here, we also have a compressor from the same company, we have a tire changer, and in general, we've had these tools for a year or two now, and nothing has happened to them, even though sometimes they're used quite intensively. For example, last year the tire changer didn't get a break during the Drift Masters season. So these are really tools that can be recommended because they actually work. And now, we're focusing on our favorite part of the episode. We're going for the cars and bringing in 2 toys here. Thanks for watching. Subtitles by the Amara.org community. Subtitles by the Amara.org community. Subtitles by the community. Subtitles by Amara.org, subtitles by the Amara.org community. Subtitles by the Amara.org community. The Furies have entered the workshop. It already looks much better. And generally, this is the first introduction to the Subaru DBZ, which is a fully prepared drift car. A drift project that was also built from scratch on this channel, and the BMW E92 totally. a stock car, and today these rides got to know each other, so you could say it's something from the past and something new that's coming. And here, if you've made it to this point in the episode, you're very dedicated viewers. And a question for you, maybe leave a comment so we know back in the day if you prefer how things used to be, or now it's coming, if you're excited about the BMW and what you'll also see here in this haul. We're wrapping up this episode now. It's getting late, but we're excited because today we really got started work on this workshop, and you can already see some results. And right now, when I look over there with you, I can't help but smile, especially since it's been a while. I haven't seen the Subaru in a while, and when I saw it after a few weeks, wow, this ride impresses me so much that honestly, I just want to rev it up a bit. I'm so hyped for this ride. This one even more. Drifts drift, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, subscribe, and we're slowly getting things ready here, and we'll see you in the next video, hopefully as soon as possible. Yo!